Welcome to Keyhole Conversations. I'm your host, Bonnie Myrick, and today we have a special guest for you who's going to be speaking about the KWA, the Kansas Writers Association, and its goals for next year. So I want to introduce to you H.B. Berlow. Welcome.
Thank you, Bonnie.
HB.
Thanks for having me today. I appreciate it. Well, basically, for 2013, the theme of the Kansas Writers Association is the complete writer. Our intention is really to provide educational meetings in which everything that a writer needs from start to finish is provided. Naturally, we don't provide everything. It's still incumbent upon the writer to take those kernels of information and run with them. But today's meeting, for example, was called The Birds and the Bees, and we talked about ideas about coming up with story ideas or poetry ideas or any ideas for a writing project. They run from searching the internet to going on Pinterest to looking at a photo, because after all, a picture's worth 1,000 words, and other ideas. We had a wonderful little exercise today in which I read a snippet from an article in the USA Today and asked people to write the first paragraph of the novel or short story that would be about, and it was about the governor of Oklahoma who was going for a permit on a concealed carry and waiting on her background check. Now, this was an actual article, mind you, and it's amazing how many different variations we had of that one thing. During the course of the year, we're going to be offering meetings in regard to social media and networking, as well as filling in the pieces of your story. A lot of people do come up with a story idea in terms of the start of a story or the end of it, and sometimes it's very difficult to fill in the middle. The other thing that we are really excited about is the Kansas Writers Association Scene Conference. It's going to be on March 16th, 2013 at the Holiday Inn at 529 South Rock Road. It too is going to share the same title or theme, The Complete Writer. And we're really thrilled to have 6 local personalities, if you will. 2 writers from the Wichita Eagle, a poet and video artist, a poet, singer, songwriter, and teacher, a New York Times best-selling author, and a social media guru who's going to explain various aspects of how writers can use social media. Now, we do encourage people to go on to kwawriters.org to check out the KWA and to also read more info on the bios of our wonderful, wonderful speakers. And they're all local, and that's the amazing thing, too. Oftentimes, as writers, we think it all happens in New York or it all happens in LA. Well, these folks will help identify that no, success in writing, singing, songwriting, poetry, spoken word can happen right here in Wichita, Kansas. And we're thrilled to have them as speakers, and we're thrilled to have you writers of any kind come and join us for that event.
Well, you have it for another Keyhole Conversations. That's it for now. We do appreciate HB coming on and being our special guest, and we look forward to having him in the near future. So long for now.